Public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game? Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. And a rather easy first out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black, but what umpire doesn't?
A strike, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Batting third baseman number 6.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Rendon.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. There's one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Man, I tell you what, the wind blowing out is such a psychological advantage for the hitter. But you really have to focus on what you're doing, because you know if you hit a ball and it catches into the right wind current, it could go out of the ballpark. So you really have to bring it back. Concentrate on, stay on the ball, don't overswing, stay within yourself, because you know now you don't have to supply as much power. Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Heading out towards shallow right after it is eaten, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees come up empty. Juan Soto. Let's start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor Story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Bullet back up the middle, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Giancarlo Stanton now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team plays airtight defense. They have the fewest errors in the league, and if you're going to beat them, you're going to have to earn it because they don't hurt themselves. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and they clearly don't kick the ball around.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball one. The average to start things out at .324. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in on it is Eaton. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Another look here at the Gord. Here's Howie Kendrick. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Maben now 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yankees. Designated hitter Cameron.
He's ready.
Maben.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Soto going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in on it is Eaton. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 17 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Victor Robles becomes the first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 18.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And, oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Left side. Rendon has it. Kendrick on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Juan Soto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Soto.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Ryan Zimmerman.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A fastball right over the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another full count pitch home. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yan Gomes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is excellent.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on this. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Grounded to 3rd. Rendon is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, 16. Every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
From the stretch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home, and that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Juan Soto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That's a big pitch right there. Could that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is fouled at the plate. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI. Hunter Strickland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
hard on the ground towards short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Ready
fielder,
once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Striding in once again, Matt Adams. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, right
in
fielder,
now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Tommy
attention,
Kahnle
please.
comes on to pitch here
Now
with
pitching
one
for the
man
New York
gone in the
Yankees.
top of the 7th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Trey Turner will be next. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
To third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now
The
batting,
speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And the changeup is way low that time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit sharply on the ground. Kendricks got it. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, Center fielder.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Soto. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
For the
Victor Robles, 1 for 2 with
Victor
a double on his line thus far. Dom Herman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dom Herman.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's wide, 2-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Matt Adams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Howie Kendrick stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Tim Collins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here he comes again. 1-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Here's big Aaron Judd. Line to the right side. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains presentation of baseball on the show. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Standing in, Yan Gomes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Adam Ottavino gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win.